Judge, can you come and before the judge start coming up, please let me also appreciate all our sponsors, UNESCO. Of course, the Federal Ministry of Education have always been our backbone, and they have always supported this project from the day one, held by the director of senior education department. The sponsors, UNESCO, Women Awake, who is also sponsoring some of the prize gifts. Um, Unifinder, we have Learning Impact, and all other sponsors we have. We want to appreciate you for what you have done. We have actually come to the end, and I want to tell you that what we made it. So let me welcome the judge to give us his impartial jurisdiction. Yes, yes, yes. All right, thank you. Okay, so before he announces the result, he wants to give his speech, a short speech for the ministry before he announces the result. Sit down, sit down. All right, thank you.
My name is Binta Abdulkadir. I'm the Director for Senior Secondary Education Department at the Federal Ministry of Education. The story of debate in Nigeria is a very long and crucial one in our secondary schools in Nigeria, because debate is one of the prominent co-curricular activities in our secondary school. If you could recall, we used to have, in the last decade, we used to have what we call the schools challenge, where school A will face school B. They do debate, drama, quiz, so on and so forth. So these are very, very fundamental features of learning in our secondary schools. I think this is timely, because what we are trying to do now in the Federal Ministry of Education through our ICT department, we are trying to digitalize all sorts of activities, especially the teaching and learning. With the ICT, the Federal Ministry of Education, through the ICT, developed e-learning platforms where students are able to learn from home, even if they are unable to go to school. So I think this is very, very important in our e-learning, and it will make things easier and affordable. Well, generally debate to me is a very important concept in learning. The fact that it does not only teaches child how to effectively generate critical thinking or excellent communication, it also helps the child to learn tolerance. That's very, very fundamental. And the e-debate will make it easier for everybody to participate, even when you are not in school or when you are not at the debating arena, say maybe for example where you intend to have the debate. Anybody who is not there can equally key in, because it's electronically facilitated. So I think this will give the Nigerian child the ample opportunity of learning to do debate easily. They can even organize it on their own and send it to you to display through your own platforms. Because debate helps a child to generate effective and critical thinking, and also excellent communication skill. And as I have said earlier, the issue of tolerance. You know, when you debate with a very spirit of tolerance because you are trying to learn. Even if you are against your co-debater, you are trying to learn from the point of the opposition, and the opposition learns from your own point. So in that case, a child learns to tolerate one another. So it's a very, very clean way of encouraging tolerance amongst the Nigerian children. And tolerance is very, very important. It's very critical, and we need it now more than any other time. I think what I have to say is to appreciate Bring It On Africa as the NGO that has come up with this laudable idea of the e-debate, because we've been doing debates, but this is the first time I think we are doing it electronically. And I will say more grease to our elbows, and we are looking forward to collaborating with you in so many other ways that the Nigerian child will benefit. Thank you.
Good evening, viewers. On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Moruf Olatunji Alausa, Honorable Minister of State for Education, Hajia Suwaibai Ahmad, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Minister of Education, Dr. Sani Nasiru Gwazo, the Director of Senior Secondary Education Department, Hajia Binta Abdulkadir, the Deputy Director, Senior Secondary Education Division, Mr. Shede Joseph Owosho, and other members of the division, Senior Secondary Division of the Federal Ministry of Education. I wish to thank the organizers of this laudable program. I call it laudable because this is the first national e-debate among secondary schools in Nigeria, the program that has taken debate to the next level, as well as in line with the world best practices. Your initiative is commendable. It is a program that should be sustained. For states that participated, you are appreciated. And we encourage those who, for one reason or the other, could not make it to join this moving train next time. My stress here, that in a program of this nation, being the first time we're organizing it, is bound to have some criticisms, some hiccups, and weaknesses. I therefore employ all to see this as one of those things that will be corrected in due course. Let the criticism be done in good faith, and they will help strengthen further organizations. To the organizers, once again, the ministry will do everything possible within its power to support you when the need arises, to help move education, communicative competence, and critical thinking of the Nigerian child forward. To the winners, I say well done. And the losers, remember there is tomorrow. It's another day. Brace up for subsequent ones. Thank you, and safe journey to your respective states. Now to the results. Viewers who have just witnessed the final debate of the 2024 National E-Debate among secondary schools across the nation between Team Plateau State and Team Ogun State. You believe with me that it was a wonderful one, keenly contested, and a masterstroke. The two teams have shown why they qualify for the finals. They have shown what it takes to be the best among the best. They have shown that their qualifications were not by accident or by a mere fluke. They put everybody on the edge till the last minute of the debate. Kudos to them and their coaches. Then to the judges, assessments, coaches, and results. For clarity, judgment was based on 4 criteria. 1, content. 2, style. 3, strategy. And finally, reply speech. But remember, there are nitty-gritties of these subheads I have mentioned now. That are what I call more than eye can see. It's not just, we have reasons why a team must win and a team must lose. So to the result proper. The judges observed that the team leads exhibited mastery of the motion, had their term defined and illustrated with examples. The 2 teams equally exhibited teamwork. We saw that they share their responsibilities. It's not one-man business. POI rates for team leads, the team leads were well attended to. Team Ogun believed that other factors, and they mentioned economic factor, mentioned social factors, as causes of crime in our society. But they still hinged the argument on poverty. Well, some statistical data were given, they're not proved. Most times they argued, I'm talking about Team Ogun. Most times they argue against themselves. This is the opinion of the judges, thereby giving points in support of the opposing side. Well, in terms of reply speech, it was well taken. Some POIs raised could not be linked with poverty. Therefore, Team Plateau State, reporters were handled well. They agreed with the proposing side, but stressed that it was not significant. And they listed their points and proved that some rich countries and individuals are involved in crime and not as a result of poverty. I just picked one, there are so many. Then the second supporting speaker focused more on palm cards, but listed more points to buttress this point. You know, we are saying you can use palm cards, but don't glue your eyes to that. So people should know. Then the reply speeches were well addressed and presented. And with this, the judges individually assessed these 2 teams, but collectively we came and looked at the results. Judge A awarded the win to Plateau State. Judge B, same to Plateau State. Judge C, equally Plateau State. So it means that we had unanimous decision. And with this, we declare Team Plateau the winners of this first edition of 2024 e-debate competition. Thank you very much.